Hello, welcome back to another video on the glorious German Empire here in Holstein for Kaiserreich. Last episode, we sent over volunteers to Russian Republic to aid them in their struggle against the Soviets. Right now we are trying to push through here. However, we did have an event last time, but I accidentally clicked something, I don't know what. So I didn't know I was happy with the choice I made. So I went back in time like a few days, nothing to worry about. Go, we've gotten in here. Smeary attack over here. For hope for a quick victory. Consecrate troops, concentrated troops, please. Really get in there. Okay, there we go. You'll hopefully very well be able to exploit this breach in the lines. Okay, so this is the event I accidentally kicked off of last time, and actually I have something to research here. I'm very sorry for not noticing. Let's take next level armors, the Ocelot. But anyways, rising inflation and consequently the base Reichsmark means that state expenses on German colonies had become too great to maintain pre-Black Monday tax codes. Some maverick politicians proposed raising taxes, but raising taxes, one German nationalist just to aid German colonials. On German nationals, just to aid German colonials, would obviously not be popular, especially not under the present economic situation. Most of the Reichstag merely proposed limited financial support for our colonial possessions. What shall we do? Spectrum for the colonies under our direct control. The Cretan question. We'll get an event to Cretan question, I guess. Here we go. Support from the side. Look at over here. I hate that I also have to like. Actually, I don't actually have to use things here. For some reason that thing is missing. So now we have that. Support Einstein. Einstein is still here, right? Einstein still exists, I guess. Or is still alive. The aftermath of Black Monday. The great stock markets crash of 1906, widely known as Black Monday, has already had a massive impact on German politics, culture and society. While damage might never be fixed, we should enact reforms and recovery policies to regain some of our lost capacity. Yes, we shall do so. Hold on, I actually have to fuck using front lines. Let's just micro this. I don't care anymore. These battles are going very slowly, however we are doing a mighty push over here. You attack over here and you get into that province before they can. Sedan attack. After the Franco-German War, the Sedan attack was established to celebrate a war-deciding victory at Sedan. Originally a holiday to honor the Prussian military, the Sedan attack was transformed to celebrate the foundation of the Reich, as the Wild Greek, to defeat of those forces that tried to destroy it. Throughout every town and village, from Aachen to Memel, every street is decorated in black, white and red. Every bell proudly proclaims this day of celebration. Nobility, soldiers and unnumbered veterans parade proudly to the streets, cheered by the happy masses. Indeed, this is a good day, a day that reminds us of the peace and prosperity we have enjoyed since the forging of the empire. Oh my, we're actually winning that battle. Was the one guy going over here? Look at this breach we have. Right now, I recently played House of Iron 3 again. Like my mind is completely occupied with House of Iron 3 tactics at this point. Breaching open the lines and shit. Oh my god, this is just a walk in the park, pretty much. Support attack from the side of here, the aftermath of Black Monday. Liquidate unprofitable estates. bailout junker states. President of the Reichsbank, Helmut Schlacht, plans to be given green light to go ahead with the economic program, dubbed the Schlachtplan. According to him, we need to bail out the highly indebted junker estates if we don't want to trigger an even further descent into chaos. I believe in fucking over the farmers. Fucking over farmers is a very good idea. You've definitely pushed greatly over here. But, guys, a volunteer call. I'm just trying to use this breach and get into Moscow. Help out from the side over here. I believe there are some Russian divisions on here as well. No, they aren't. Well, oh no, they're the Cretan question. With economy in shambles after black money, the colonial empire has been under very harsh scrutiny. The main territory that has been under examination is Crete. Crete is large and hard to defend in Malta, and the upkeep is high as well. To help with our deficit, it has been proposed that we essentially sell the island to either the Ottomans or the Greeks. What shall we do? Keep Crete under our influence? Sell of Crete. Sell of Crete. Sell Crete to the Greeks or sell it to the Ottomans. Well, they're right about the whole thing that Crete is kind of a little bit more burden than anything else. It's offered to the Greeks. Because we all know they have a lot of money, am I right? Haha, get it? Because I don't. Ha. So Crete, yes, there you go. Do have some exile divisions, however. You, my friend, need to get over here. There we go. You also get to... there. We sold Crete over to Greece, which made them love us more. Okay. We need to cool out this a little bit. You can keep this attack going for now. You, my friend, need to help out over here. I've been interested in making a series on Hot Entry for a very long time. Look at this breach. Oh, I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm thinking Hot Entry thing is right now. As you can see, like, seriously. What I used to do in Hotspur 3 when attacking Soviet Union, like, you know how, like, over here, I wouldn't give Poland over to, Eastern Poland to the thingy. So pretty much I would be over here. I would just push over here to Kiev, from here, from below the Pripyat marshes, which is not represented, oh yeah, over here. So, below the Pripyat marshes, this is Pripyat marshes, we just would push over here, over to Kiev, like just a tank push. We have a lot of infantry to cover the way. Then cross the river, and this is drive down the river. And like in the game, like proper breakthroughs are possible, and you can just totally exploit them. Drive down here, maybe push down to here, and then try to get Crimea closed off, and then they're all cut off over here, because this doesn't have a port in Hotline 3. So, like, you just have this massive pocket with the Romanians also pushing. I believe even if they have a pocket over here, even if they have a port over here, Romania will always be on the wall. And you just cut it off completely. It's completely fun as hell, because you know that's a fucking good units over here, because you pretty much cut off every fucking division from here over to here, which is the entire southern front, because the Pripyat marshes is not actually accessible in Dalswain 3. So you cut them off completely. And you just have this massive pocket with a lot of casualties. Normally there's like 1 or 2 million Soviet troops that are just like, these are most of the time it's also always like great troops, like not just normal conscripts or anything, like proper units that they've been training for a very long time. I always feel happy when they actually succeed. It's very easy to do as well during the summer. Oh, there we go, let's get in here. Oh god, no. You, back over here. You, retreat. Actually, we are cavalry. We're just pushing through with cavalry. We can legit defeat a full militia. That's militia and thingy, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, let's get you in here as well. Rise and personally rank invested. They're attacking our motorized regions, which is not a good idea. But anyways, let's push through. Let's continue our drive to Moscow, shall we? The Russians are supporting us. I wish I would have full control of this front, to be honest. Oh god, they've got more troops in here. Stop your attack. We can keep pushing over here, sure, but... Oh god, we haven't... Our entire fucking thing is... this is hard to decide on where to desert this front or not. Because as you can see, there's a lot of pressure up here. Also, definitely over here, that province. Okay, though we are... Oh. Oh shit, we don't have motorized in production. Shit. We're using all these motorized divisions as a proper pushing force, and we don't actually have motorized in production. So, let's cut on our investment in this, and let's cut on our investment in tanks. I wish we had proper fucking support over here. Oh, we can cut off some people here. Let's create a minor let's create a minor pocket over here. Let's use our divisions to create a minor pocket. Let's retreat to more favorable positions over here. Retreat to a more favorable position. You retreat as well to a more favorable position. Go. Yeah. They know. They definitely know. Yeah, Jungle States. Investitionsprogramm, I guess. There we go. Oh god, I accidentally kicked out of the game. There we go. Just put on this pocket over here. They won't be in on this when this whole thing collapses. Retreat. Retreat even more. Just generally retreat. There we go. We've given up most of our land that we gained during the first. The problem is that we don't really have that much pushing power over here. You know? I can't really make them join. I can start lend-leasing them guns. So let's give them 10% of our guns a month. Because you see, Soviet Russia is totally syndicalist, and that would probably mean, if I take a look at their thingy, I mean, if they can actually join the Internationale, which would mean that the Second World, so they can pretty much interfere. I mean, the Russian Republic can also interfere, but the Russian Republic is a lot more favorable than having a Soviet guy over here. And holy shit, these guys are completely cut off, I guess, because there's no faction between these guys. Kingdom of Finland. Holy shit. I did not see that coming. So, like, I want to interfere on this front, but I don't know where this is actually fun to watch, you know. Hold the line for a second. Don't worry, we'll be coming in any second now. Hey, there's Australians. I might actually stop attacking, and they attacked again. No monarchy, is it? Wait, what? The Kingdom of Italy? Wait, what? So the Kingdom of Italy is here again, I guess. Drive towards Moscow is hard. We gave up on much of our initial pushes, and the pocket I wanted to create was unfortunately destroyed. Yeah, ask for aid. The Korean government in exile has approached the German government for military and political aid in retaking the lands from Japan. This would cause much grief to the Japanese. The Japanese should we go to war with them, but it might also cause other problems for us should Korea jump the guns. A great place to drop leftover equipment. I guess there are Korean exiles over here or something. I wish the Russian Revolution wouldn't have happened actually. That would have been handier, you know? No Russian Revolution. Hans von Siegt died. Chief of General Staff Hans von Siegt has died today in Berlin. Oh god, I actually have a... oh god. That's not good. Apparently I forgot about a lot of things. Okay, radio. We have air. Artillery. Well, we use that land doctrine. Let's get superior firepower. And... naval. Let's get better battleships. Wait, what? Our Chief of General Staff, Hans von Siegt, is dead today in Berlin. The hero of the intervention in China passed away peacefully in his sleep. Our nation is mourning the loss of a true German hero, and all important dignitaries were in attendance at his funeral in Berlin. Afterwards, the Chief of the Army, August von Magazine, could be seen whispering something to the Kaiser. I wonder what he is up to.
Ihre Befehle?
I can now reform the army. Fortify the island. Because that's the thing. So this is where I start my push. We're going very well. Over here it's going poorly. Let's hope for victory. Go. So immediately exploit that. Go again. Make a real quick settlement. Into here as well. Get the cavalry out of here. Two into there. Uh, 937 is rolled around, so we'll go ahead and get industry. I'm thinking so hard on like fucking. Oh, we already before you could even finish the installments, the thing was finished. Okay. Let's keep this push going. Oh, there goes the whole United States going to war with itself. Let's get you involved as well, just so we have, you know, collective war center volunteers. Go. Boop. Back to American Civil War as per usual. Oh yeah, we have still this two. We will do ocelots now that can be produced. Let's get the cavalry over here. I love that we just have stand over cavalry. Oh god damn it. That's not good. Stuka's took over in the Netherlands. Well, scheisse. Can't justify Walpole yet. I hate that we are considered non-aligned. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. We are just constantly pushing and pushing and pushing. Okay, so we have some. Oh yeah, we finished some divisions that were training very well. Approach Poland. Approach Poland. With the economy slowly finding its track again, time has maybe come to finally include Poland into customs-free zone formed by Mitteleuropa. There has been some enthusiasm about this proposal in some circles, especially the Zentrum, and politician Heinrich von Brentano has been leading a proposal of the idea. Okay, let's get them in, child. Let's get them in. I mean, they're right slap back in the middle of fucking the Mitteleuropa, so might as well. Overall, I think this war is going in favor of the whites again. Democracy fails in the Philippines, as it should. I'm not happy about the whole communist takeover over here. I don't actually think they have a... But they're still very much considered to be neutral, I guess. They have no option to join the what's it called, the commune over here, Third National. So no problems there, I'm hoping. I love that we're using I'm using like some tactics that I've learned from Half-Life 4, which are mainly like the volunteer tactics. For example, in Half-Life 4, you can send volunteers, which you weren't able to do in Half-Life 3. And the main thing about this is that in Half-Life 4, it's always a good idea to send tanks because they're really fast. But the thing is, I don't have tank divisions, so I have very little tank divisions. I think they're like combined with infantry still, because people don't know how to use tanks yet. It was really pioneered by the German Empire. How is the whole war going over here? It's not going in anybody's favor, to be honest. But anyways, what was I talking about? I don't know. I was distracted. Can't wait for this battle to end. We're just the leading force over here, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Attack over here. My god, they're really desperate on attacking this damn province over here. Stack of here should have a very powerful flank here. I need to declare war on the Dominican Republic. You can do that, sure. As per usual, the cavalry gets there first. Increase stability. Very well. Oh god. Oh, hold on, we have a left out division over here. Fast, send them in. Need to send help over here. We need to send in help over here. There we go. Oh my god, we are on the outskirts of Moscow right now. This French division definitely helped. Here's the war. Oops. Wrong button. Wait for the battle to end. I think something happened because I cannot press space anymore to unpause. Or to pause. Not used to it. There we go, it's working again. I accidentally pressed Control Home button, so I guess that's like that I am. Approach Poland. There we go. That's a good thing. The Kanzler and the radio. One currency for Mitteleuropa, the Kaiserbund. Let's get one currency for Mitteleuropa. Should be wanting to accept that, right? It's a great proposal. What are you talking about? Sounds like the European Union, which is probably meant to sound like. Let's get these guys out of combat. Okay, there we go. So Kingdom of Finland has lost its war, and now all the Russian Republic's troops will be able to be repositioned over here. And oh my, Moscow is completely undefended. Very well, let's get you in there. Let's get you to attack these guys for now. And you will march into Moscow. The fall of Washington. Go. However, these guys are very weak. Actually, it's a better idea for you to retreat immediately. Get you some rest. The American democracy. The action of 1930 says, today the German people will elect their representative for the Reichstag. The elections have been tightly fought and the results are awaited with much anticipation. The fate of several parties and of course Kaiserreich itself could be decided today. And if the Social Democrats manage to secure a... hold on. Let's actually go ahead. I want this to finish soon. If Social Democrats manage to secure enough votes, the realist wing of the Social Liberal FVP, led by a woman no less, will form a coalition with them. Another possibility would be a coalition of nearly all liberal and bourgeois parties against the predominance of DKP, led by the beloved Line of Africa, Paul von Letta-Wolbeck. Or the DKP could just continue their comfortable majority. Realist VP. There we go. Got the new right under the Constitution 1871. There's no formal government in the Kaiserreich. Instead, the Kaiser appoints a person of his liking to the post of Reichskanzler, who then fills the estate's secretary post, the Reichsleitung, the Reich administration. Even though the DKP defended their Reichstag majority in the elections, this does not mean the Kaiser has to keep Franz von Papen. What shall we do? Von Papen is to do a fine job. It's time for fresh wind. We go with the Kaiser True alternative. DVLP. Wilhelm becomes leader of the autocrat's body. Oh my. Oh god, that would be horrible. Getting those guys in power. However, that would mean me being able to do shit. Being a paternal autocrat. Well, let me just save for a second here and check this out. Because that's like the problem. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen here. I picked that. These guys now part of Kaiser True. Can I justify war goals? Yes, I can. We have really low popularity. Von Hammerstein equal affair. A month after the election, yet another scandal was revealed by the media. Die Gartenlaube, one of the newspapers owned by DVLP chairman Alfred DVLP. I believe that's Kaiser True. One newspaper reported $2 good for general and friend of were involved in shady dealings with Syndicate's intelligence. Shortly afterwards, the Reichstag member Franz Seder fanned the flames by asking why the Abwehr run by von was not able to find out that the family of an associate of the state secretary is on war with infiltrated by hostile intelligence, while General von Hammerstein Eckford resigned and publicly apologized for his daughter's doings. The real question for von Schleicher was, should he pull the strings to replace von Bredau and remove any further threats to his political career from that direction? And if yes, by whom? Ihren ist menschlich? Does anybody have Nikolai's number? Intel Minister, decryption. Paternal autocrat. I want the paternal autocrats. So this guy, encryption or decryption. Let's get this guy. We did get to Moscow for a second there, but we pulled out again. So because this guy didn't have enough things to deal with anything. Pull the attack from the side. I got no. I got no. No, got no. Oops. God damn it. Hold on. You attack over here. You attack from the side. You. Let's get into this problems because that Australian guy's sitting there. Okay, so how's the current war going exactly? My main goal was Moscow until just now. I think Petrograd will soon fall, but the second Russian-Soviet war. So Russia is currently 44% walls capitulation, and Petrograd will soon fall, which will mean the end for a little bit. Actually, I think Petrograd will be a very good thing to fall. If we do not have anybody around that could go there. How about you go over here and help out? It's really far away, but you're going to very more focused on this, but I want that to fall. I think it will be beneficial for us. Let's get you to attack this problem here. I'm surprised how well the cavalry is doing. Holy shit, that cavalry is actually... We're getting fucking great experience over here. I think Petrograd will... Oh, Petrograd fell. Okay. Russian-Soviet war. So Russia is going to 58% walls capitulation. Higher here. The cavalry division arrived. And holy shit, there's nobody standing in our way. Ludendorff dies. It's Stav VP Russian. So 937, let's get construction too. Oh, 10 divisions came with production line. Holy shite. The Great VP Rush of 937. Let's get a single cavalry division to just drive over here. I'm very sorry for that. My mother came in, but I managed to pause it immediately. Now, I know they're 30 minutes, but let's just get into this province. There we go. Anyways, how's the war going before we forget? Russian-Soviet war. Now, we will go ahead and end this episode, ladies and gentlemen, because if you enjoy it, just drop me like in those comments right down below into the more shit like this. Just subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. And I don't know where I'm just going to go down to Smolensk right now with this. I'm just trying to get it right. But anyways, bye bye, have a good time. See you next one.